Hi there, my name is Andrea Bensmiller, and I'm a professional musician and singer in Las Vegas, Nevada. First of all, happy Pride. It's Pride Month, and so big shout out to the LGBTQIA community, of which I'm a proud member. We're here today to talk a little bit too about this great campaign called the Smokefree Music Cities campaign. And it's a conversation about places where musicians work and that are not smoke-free yet. It's a great conversation to have to bring attention to the fact that musicians and singers are very often in smoking spaces for long periods of time, and people don't realize those places are actually our workplaces. And we're there for much longer than people might expect. I can honestly tell you that being on a stage, it doesn't matter where it is, but I've done more performing in the last 12 years in Vegas than I did for a very long time in other times of my life. And being on a stage and being able to share music with people is one of the most important things in my life. And so in order to continue to do that in health and in safety, we want to have this conversation about smoke-free cities and continue to alert people to the health risks that come with smoking and inhaling second and third-hand smoke. Particularly here in Vegas, where we host so many people from all over the international community who are smokers and for whom smoking is a different experience than it is for us. We're in the casinos, we're in the clubs, we're in those places with them for really long periods of time. Most of us who do this professionally are in there, every day. In general, when we play, we're there for quite a while. So the conversation is really about health and whether we can help musicians be healthy. And obviously, secondhand smoke, thirdhand smoke, the experience of being in those environments can deteriorate musicians' health. And so we're just talking about that and encourage you guys to get involved in the conversation. So I'm going to do a song called Alibi for you right now. And maybe we'll come back and talk a little more afterwards.
I don't know what you see in me after all these years. So suddenly turning all your attention to me. You see through me, I see your honesty. No, you want me, you try to take me when you couldn't have it. You want to deny that you go and try to make me the bad guy. I have an alibi. Muddled stories that you tell yourself, built a case of all the lies you tell. Be the judge and fix the jury. I feel the fury of what you're trying to sell. No, you want me, you try to take me when you couldn't have it. You want to deny that you go and try to make me the bad guy. I have an alibi. Oh, there's nothing left. I bleeded every plan I can, and in the end
So thanks for sticking around for that song. Let's talk about this whole smoke-free thing. This is a really interesting conversation to have. I am a musician who works in the casinos, in the clubs here, in the lounges. I've been in Las Vegas for 12 years now. I co-own 2 cover bands. One's a country band called Cross Country Road, and the other is a variety band called The Vibe. I'm also an original artist, and I write and produce and perform my own original songs. But I do work in the casinos, and it's probably something people don't realize, that we are in those spaces for very long periods of time. And because of that, we're exposed to not only secondhand smoke, but something called third-hand smoke, which is the particles left behind that contain chemicals and dust from the smoke. And those settle on everything in the room, including our instruments and our microphones. And so we breathe those too. And because of that, musicians are at a high risk for all of the health problems that go with smoking, because we're exposed so often. There's this one fact that really just struck me, that secondhand smoke levels in smoke-filled bars, clubs, and casinos are higher than compared to offices. If you can imagine being somebody who has to go to work, particularly if you're a non-smoker, imagine this. Imagine you go to work and you are in a smoking space in your office the whole time you're there. And if you can imagine how oppressive that might be if you are a non-smoker, think of this. In the spaces that musicians work in, the levels of smoke are 400 to 600% higher, which is just an astonishing statistic to me. I can tell you that as a non-smoker singer, those things are, things that we think about, but we're professionals. We do our job. We show up where the gigs are, and we have been and worked in places where the smoke present was definitely kind of oppressive. But this is what we do. It's what we love. We will always go where the people are who want to hear music. So I'm going to do this song for you, this original song called Ghost Boy.
Hidden soul, covered face, walking deep amidst the shadows, downward eyes, quicken pace, tell the story of your battle. I don't know where you go, what your name is, but a kindred soul in a random place knows exactly how heavy the weight is. There's an angel on my shoulder, and I whispered to her to take flight. Follow closely, hover over my kindred spirit of the night. Hidden soul, covered face, some good advice I'd like to give you. There are those who try to turn your hope into their rage. Don't let them fade you. Keep your eyes trained on the starry sky. on this path here under the harvest moon, kindred spirits by your side. There's an angel on my shoulder, and I've whispered to her to take flight. Follow closely, hover over my kindred spirit of the night. Ghost boy, ghost boy, ghost boy. There's an angel on my shoulder, and I've whispered to her to take flight. Follow closely, hover over my kindred spirit of the night.
So that was Ghost Boy. We want to make sure that musicians are healthy and not suffering the effects of some of the cancers, lung disease, eye, ear, nose, throat problems, which we have sometimes anyway because of the amount of time that we spend doing this. You know, we ask for your help in making people aware of the issue of smoking environments and helping us out with the campaign and getting the word out. If you love music and you want your musicians to be healthy, then we should keep having this conversation about smoke-free environments where music can happen. Big shout out and thank you to the American Non-Smokers' Rights Foundation for sponsoring this video. Happy Pride to the LGBTQIA community. It's June 2020 right now, so happy Pride Month. Thank you for listening. Please check out the other artists in the Smokefree Cities campaign. They're fabulous artists and you're gonna love all of them. Thank you and have an awesome, awesome day. Take care.